Good morning or afternoon. That's the point of these videos. You can take them whenever it works for you. This is going to be a 30-minute Friday fun, I used to call it, video workout. And it's to be there for you on Fridays. If you like to look at the YouTube channel and see the different titles, there's Monday Move. This will be Friday Fun. It's only 30 minutes. And it's mostly cardio and then those baby weights. I gotta find mine, they're over here. That'll be our active recovery. So if you have something like water bottles, soup cans, anything really light, little 1-pound dumbbells, they're so cute. Set them aside. And as always, consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise class, you assume all dangers, hazards, and risks of such participation. The exercises I demonstrate can get physically demanding, so if you're unable to safely perform, please modify for your own safety. Let's do it. Okay, I said 30 minutes. I'll keep my eye on the clock. In fact, I'll put a little stopwatch on here. Let's start like we do. You need 3 big breaths. Make sure you've got your space cleared out. Things are out of the way. Inhale through the nose. Exhale like you're blowing out birthday candles. Look at the breeze. I know I've got that fan on. It feels so good. In and out. Did I mention kickboxing in this today? Yes, another great cardio. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna need to move those hips. Go ahead and make nice big hip circles. As you're coming forward, squeeze the tush, squeeze the glutes. Wake them up. One more in the direction you're headed. Now let's go the other way. I don't play music, so you could put your own on. Maybe it's a good day for some rock or something like that. 2 more. That's it, last one. How about a few air squats? Wake up the legs here. You're gonna take yourself down. Remember, you're sitting in a chair, so your hips go back, the knees and ankles stay stacked. You wanna be able to see the front of your shoe as you bend your knees. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Keeping that wide stance, you're gonna tuck that tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, get tall through the spine. Exhale. We're setting up our foundation here. Tuck under, squeeze, and breathe. Exhale. 4 more. Tuck and squeeze. Here's 3. Tuck and squeeze. 2. Tuck and squeeze. Last one. Abs pulling in 2. That sets up a nice engaged core. And let's relax. Look at me, following my own instructions. Imagine this, a dog bone. Get it out of the way. Let's keep that stance wide. We're gonna go ahead and rotate the spine here. Find a little twist. If you can keep hips for the most part forward and twist here right at the waist, we're gonna try to move through that middle back. So this is one direction, and now we'll take the back the other direction, which looks like cat and cow. That means you're gonna get your hands either in all fours on the ground or palms to the thighs. Start with your tailbone, tuck under, round that spine. Bring the chin in and press into the thighs. Now you have a nice rounded back. You look like that scaredy cat. And now tip the tailbone up, dropping and opening the rib cage, really. Take your gaze up, your chin is up. And then let's go back to cat. And to cow. 2 more. cat, and cat. One more, cat, and cat. Find your cat again, but then just continue on. Let yourself stand up nice and tall. Here's where you're gonna find a couple shoulder rolls. I'm taking them backwards, and now we'll get those shoulders warmed up. Let's go into our routine with letters. Let's start with the eye. So the biceps are right close to your ears. Your arms are straight up and above. We'll open up and bring the palms facing forward into a Y. Pull down, bending the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, and then shoot those arms out. You've got a T. We go back to I with palms facing each other. Y, W, and T. Let's get three more. I, Y, W, T, I, Y, W, and T. One more. I, Y, W, and T. Rolling those shoulders again. Just go ahead and make sure that our neck is warmed up. Look over the shoulder right and left. Two more. Pausing in the center, let's go chin up and chin down. 3, 2, 1. Here's our ears tilting to our shoulders. So glad to see that we've got our first 5 minutes of warm up. We're staying on time. And then that last work for the neck, you're extending your head forward toward the camera, toward me. Pull it back. 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders back. I'm going to incorporate that kickboxing into our cardio segments here. We're going to look at something like 5-minute sessions. The first 3 minutes of that 5 will be cardio. And then the second part, the last 2 minutes, will be active recovery with those baby weights. Let's get a little bit of time to get to know some of the moves. All my faves, all your faves, I hope. Oh. Okay, marchers. Marchers are the best way, in my mind, to start any workout. Take up your space, but you want a nice, controlled march. And I want you to be on one foot for about a second. Pop that knee forward. Take your arms with you. You can make it soldier-like, very precise. But you're working that balance. And let's not forget our posture. Tuck your tailbone under through this movement. Extend up nice and tall. The crown of your head is up. You're finding space through all the vertebrae. Marchers become march with a hold. We'll take 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and hold now for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Quicker tempo. 3, up, 2, up, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3. We take it into a quick little run. Pace yourself. You're here for 30 seconds. Don't go out of the chute too fast, because like I said, we got 30 seconds of this quick little run. You can keep it at this tempo. Now that we're getting into about the last 15 seconds or so, you can make it quicker. It goes pitter patter on the roof. The rain is falling harder, harder. 8 seconds. Give me a burst. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're about halfway through cardio on this first 5-minute circuit. Let's go ahead and practice those things we're going to use in kickboxing. This, stay up close. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We think front and back in kickboxing. Matching your arms. So the front arm is called a 1. The back arm is gonna be called our 2. Let's give it 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. You can go ahead and get some momentum and bring yourself forward toward those toes as you're extending the arm into the punch. That's it. And I'm gonna add one more thing in our last 30, 45 seconds here. It's the kick. That'll be your 3. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and it can be, it's always the back foot, either a touch or a full-on kick. But you always wanna have enough time to bring that foot all the way back. Let's put it together. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm switching them up down below so you can see both options. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 15 seconds here. As this gets more comfortable, you're used to what's happening, we'll speed it up. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, all those numbers. 1, roll it out. On the next round, we'll do the other side. So I always got you, we're gonna balance it out. Now we got 2 minutes with these cute little things. All right, keeping active in the legs, let's bring it into a horse stance. That's a wide stance, like you're on top of a horse. The toes are angled toward the corners of the room. And take your arms into right angles. I'll turn to the side here. Feeling like I want to keep myself on the horse, I squeeze my inner thighs, and now I'm just going to open and come back to neutral, which is basically straight ahead, out and in. We can make these nice and quick while keeping them gentle. I like these to give a little attention to our rotator cuff. You'll find that it gets warm and some heat builds in here. 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna take those arms and make cactus arms, and we're gonna float them down and back up. Notice how I'm rotating through that shoulder and the rotator cuff. It's doing its job. If anything is painful, sharp pain, please stop that motion then. This can feel like a bit of work, but there should be no pain. There we go. All right, now I want you to raise the roof. Little presses. Ooh, sweat, press. Are you still on your horse? Squeeze your glutes to help you stay on top. Yeah, there we go. 5 seconds here, and then I've got one more. Would you believe it? 2 minutes are over. Taking them back under here, we're gonna raise up. Back to this. Just getting heat. Ooh. Lots of reps, little weight. 10 seconds. We'll get a shake out, a drink of water, and then we start 5-minute circuit over. 3, 2, 1. Setting those weights down, we've got time for water. Marchers are back. Go ahead and get yourself in position, a nice march. Knee comes up. You can have a flexed foot, a pointed foot, doesn't matter. But now I want you to take that tempo up. Let's get a little faster with this. We're warm and your body's ready. We go back into the march with a hold. That comes up next. So get that tempo up here. We're not to a run, just get a nice quick march. Here comes a triple march with a hold. Count it out. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. You can count it on your own. 1, 2, 3. We're halfway there. 30-second little run is on deck. We'll do that here after this hold. 3, 2, 1. Pace yourself, right? We want to be able to sustain 30 seconds in a quick run. So starting slow and let it build. You're halfway there. I'll coach you into a quicker run. Here it comes. A little faster here. Light on those feet. Last 5, give me a burst. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got the kickboxing segment. Other leg is back this time. And remembering, front arm, back arm. Front leg, back leg. We talk about front and back. You're protecting your face. Let's start with 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just the punch. And can you bring that fist back toward your face quickly so you protect? Stay buried in there. We'll add the third part, that's the kick. Coming up here in about 5 seconds. It's our last minute. Okay, get ready to add, be light on those feet. We start 1, 2, and then 3, and bring it back. 1, 2, you can touch and bring it back. So you got options. 3, and set up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mix it up a little bit. If you like one over the other, keep it going. We got 30 more seconds of this. So now you know the combination. Play with it a little. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5 seconds. I gave extra punches. How about extra kicks? Boom. Shake it out. Little water break. You should have a breathy feeling, but not breathless. Breathy, not breathless. Let's find our horse again. I'm going really kind of wide. I must have a bigger horse here. Zip it in, holding on with the inner thighs. Let's take our dumbbells down in front. Palms are facing me. We're just going to crank out some bicep curls. Let's pick up that tempo for 30 seconds. Feeling the front of the arm. Even though the tempo is quick, can you get that little squeeze right at the top? That's it. Little squeeze. 5 more seconds. We'll flip it to the partner or the sister muscle, I like to call it. That'll be triceps. So we get off that horse. We get narrow, tall, and hinge. Now we bring those dumbbells back behind us, or I should say our elbows, press the dumbbells back behind. Let that lower part of the arm, basically the forearm, is a pendulum. But you want to think about the work, it's the press. Everything else stays nice and still. 15 more seconds and then we'll go back to some true rotator cuff. Got about 45 seconds left of the full circuit. Roll those shoulders. All right, we were in right angles for the first round. This time I want you to open it up, think of this as neutral, relaxed, and squeeze in. Like I gave a ball in front of you and I said, try to pop it. Put the pressure there. Effort and exhale. So when you push in, exhale right there. That's the effort. 15 more seconds. I got a little finisher for us. Squeeze. Great job, guys. 3, 2, here's our finisher. Come out in front, palms up, these dumbbells and Whatever you're using, very light. Give me little tiny pulses, little bicep curls. They're so cute. Keep it going, 15 seconds. And we just capped off another 5-minute round. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let the arm open and extend. Reach those fingers down. Set your dumbbells down. Another sip. In about 10 seconds, we're starting round 3. Typical boxing. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 10. We're doing 3 5-minute rounds. Good for us. Okay, get started in your march again. I'm gonna spice it up this time. Your march is gonna become a skip here in about 5 seconds. Take it at your own pace, but think about that playground sort of skip. Dot up, dot up, dot up. And take it backwards. Use your space creatively. Don't just go linear, meaning straight line forward. Maybe make yourself go to the side in a skip. Backwards 2. Triple march in 3, 2, 1. So now you gotta think control and hold. March 2, 3. 1, 2. March 2, 3. March 2, 3. 1, 2. 15 seconds. I know those legs get a lot of work in those skips, but it's so fun. Think about the playground. Get ready for your quick little run. Right here, start it slow. We're here 30 seconds. And then we're gonna get our kickboxing segment. Both sides will get their chance. You know it, you're ready. Okay, here's your last 15. Can you get a little quicker? Boom, 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 boom. Last 5, burst for me here, right here. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get ready for boxing. Front and back, front and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're doing 45 seconds on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that holding you in suspense? You know it. Let's get after it. Last 10 for this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Okay, switch. Now the front and the back are opposite, right? And let's go front, back, kick. That's your 1, 2, and 3. We reset each time. So we always start from that same solid position. Woo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last 15 seconds here. Keeping those fists to protect your face. 2. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and back. Woo! That's some cardio. Little sip. 2 minutes. Baby weights. Well, pre-fatigue. If you want to grab that horse stance, go ahead. I'm going to stay a little closer so that you can see what I'm doing here. Arms are extended out nice and long. Straight. Palms down. We're just hanging out. Is this work? This is work. It's going to become work. Go ahead and rotate so that the palm is up and down. We're here together for 2 minutes, grunting out this last little bit of work. Notice how this feels. The arms are getting heavy, so you're going to want to resist the urge to let them lower. Keep them about shoulder height if you can. And then I'm gonna change it right here. So stay palms up, pull one in, keep the arm close and extend. Same thing. In and out. Just coming right past, but the point of the elbow does get past your back. So that means that shoulder blade is really squeezing. 10 seconds, and then we're gonna take both arms at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pull and return. Did you know you're in your last minute here? You bet. 15 seconds, and then we'll get a little finisher. Keep breathing. Sometimes a nice deep nose breath can help refill those lungs. 5, 3. Let's go back to where we started, rotation. What? Take breaks whenever you need it. This is the kind of video that you want to repeat because you will find, wow, I held it longer this time. It's gonna build, your strength will build, it gets better every time. 10 seconds left and that's it. Just keep that rotation going. Arms are up. 3, 2, now let them float. And roll those shoulders out. Woo! Sweaty today. All right, we have 5 minutes left. Perfect amount of time to cool down. Go ahead and get a little water if you need it. Roll the shoulders out. Maybe let them take their own circles here. How about even opening up? Just like I said, playground time, be a kid. They flop their bodies around, kind of throw themselves around, but be loose here. Think of a flow. Speaking of, let's get a really nice wide stance, like your feet are on skis, so the toes are directly forward. And let's reach over and make a nice long side bend here. This other arm, I'm just letting it flop. Try to find one more deep breath while we're here. And then lift. I like those shoulder rolls in between. Maybe a little sway. Take it to the other side. Here's that arm, up, over. Open up all the way through the torso. And bring it back. Slow again. Let's do a forward fold, and it's gonna be for the back of our legs. I wanna turn to the side so we can practice flat and rounded back. They do different things. Let's get nice and tall and start your hinge. Do a hinge for this today. Notice my back is flat. I keep it that way by pulling in my abs. It supports my lower back. I'm pinching my shoulder blades behind me. And with this flat back experience, I notice my hamstrings, the back of my legs get a stretch. Now watch this. Push your belly button in around your back and hover over, opening up the spine. Now this becomes a back stretch. So we can do 2 different stretches from the same, almost the same position. Let's flatten our back again. Think about a table. Pull your shoulder blades back, bringing that torso out over and in front of the legs. Now it's the back of my legs opening up. And then if I let myself around and hover and curve that spine, I get a full spine and back opening. One by one, set your vertebrae up. You're coming up nice and tall. We're gonna give a cross body stretch with the arms because we did do arms and shoulders, all that work. So reaching across, I make a cross here at the forearm. You can also cross way over here. Just try not to do it at the elbow. So I'm gonna cross here. And what I'm feeling is this opening coming from the back side of the shoulder, bringing my arms down. My neck is long. You'll notice you can pull that arm in a little closer. It's opening up. Let that arm float, maybe roll it out a little bit. Other side. One side might be different than the other too, so all good. Finding deep breaths. And then opening up. Any tension left in the neck, we want to get rid of it before we go, so tilt that head to the side. You can even add a little weight from the opposite arm, or the same arm, I guess. Depends on which way you look at it. Just let your head come back to center real nice and easy. Other side. And away. And let's finish it. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Check it off your list. That was a Friday fun day, or a fun Friday day, or any day. Doesn't matter. Hope you guys enjoyed.